Hello, today is Saturday, October 24th, and this is the 24th chapter of the book of Acts. Yes, I'm riding in the car. Truck, really. Sean's driving, and we are going to Melbourne because my grandmother is turning 90, and her birthday's tomorrow, October 25th. It'll be 90, so big celebration. So we have Paul. He's been arrested. Now he's being held, and he's come to this trial before Felix. Enter in a new character, Tertullus. Tertullus, the prosecutor. The person who the authorities who wanted Paul arrested, that are against the way, He's the man that they have put up to be the lawyer to prosecute Paul before Felix. And after, blowing some smoke, which is what I guess the Tertullus is probably known for, he puts his case against Paul. And but it says in here that Felix knew the way. He was familiar with the Christians and what the work that Paul was doing. And so he went to meet with them and brought his wife. This is the governor, Felix, that went to meet with Paul and brought his wife, and they listened to him. And he got a little nervous when he started talking about, right life and right behavior and the judgment. And so he went away from Paul, but he kept visiting Paul. And it says there that he kept thinking that Paul was going to give him some money. And this may be why the governor also had Paul retained. He kept him in prison, but he gave him some freedom. He asked the centurion to give him some freedom, and the people around him who were supporting him could continue to bring him things that he needed, and he had some kind of freedom in his captivity there in Caesarea for 2 years. And then Felix, his term, I guess, is up. He's no longer the governor, and a new governor comes in. And that's where we leave them. And when the governorship changes, I'm assuming, this doesn't say this, but I'm assuming that he's allowed to release the prisoners or keep them. But because he wanted to do a favor to Ananias and the other chief priests that brought Paul to the trial in the first place, because he wanted to do a favor to them, he kept Paul in prison. And so Paul is in prison as the changing of the guard, so to speak, as the new governor comes into position, and Paul is still in captivity in Caesarea. And so that's where we leave you in chapter 24 until chapter 25.